Yeah, just tell me what to go get. Thank you so much for hopping on tonight. I am Pam Linton. This is Cotton Patch Boutique, cottonpatchboutique.com. That's what the sign says, and I think the sign on Facebook is facing the right direction. We have some new equipment, Brittany. In fact, I've got a piece I'm going to have to go get that I just steamed, and it's still hanging over by the steamer, so I will step off camera in just a little while and grab that as well. I was off picking up new equipment today. We have these really cool hook stands that hold these plastic mannequins, and I managed to snag 3 of these stands for $5 a piece. So it was worth my little... Oh yes, oh yes. And these are really handy to use here in the studio, and easily I can dress multiple mannequins then. So that is where we are. So let's talk about the things that are going on at Cotton Patch Boutique. We are in the middle of fair, festival, warm weather season. I've got a new piece I want to talk to you about, a couple new pieces I want to talk about, but instead of starting with the clothes tonight, like we always do, we are going to start with a few of the gift items. And this is one of the gift items. I believe we also showed this a week ago, but we do repeat things because we get new people tuning in from time to time. So when that happens, I like to make sure that we are sometimes repeating things. These are the large print Bible word searches, okay? We have these in multiple different styles. This is a newer one, and then we've got a brand new devotional coloring book that just arrived because it kind of straggled behind the rest of the order. So this is the 100 Days of Wisdom, and it is, I love this cover because it's not totally female. You know, so many of the covers are really, really pink and girly, and this one is a little bit more middle of the road, has a little bit more of a masculine even feel to it. This looks like tooled leather on the cover, and these covers are like a plasticized cover, so they're not hard, they're not a paperback, they've got like a plastic finish on them. But these books are just phenomenal. There is 100 word search puzzles in the book, and each puzzle comes with a devotion. So you can do the devotion, which entails a Bible verse, a lesson, and then a little bit of a prayer at the end, and then it has a 15-word word search that goes with each devotion. So if you like, word searches is known to be a stress and anxiety reliever because you are concentrating on finding where that word lays in the mass of letters, okay? When you do word search, Brittany, are you one to look for like the first letter of the word and then try to find it, or do you just look at it until you see a word? Like, I can look straight at this puzzle right now and I see anxiety. I mean, it's just like, it just jumped out at me. And that is the first word on the list. And so they're easy to see, and it's large print letters. So it's not a stressful thing to look at. You know, the devotion is a smaller font, but the puzzle is large print letters. And so they're really, really great to do. And each of the devotions has a title or a theme. And so this particular one is Puzzle 70, and it's cheerful words. And instructed and led. I love that. I have instructed you in the ways of wisdom. I have led you in upright paths. That's Proverbs 4, verse 11. And that is puzzle number 35. And so these 100 puzzles in the book, and even once you have all the puzzles done, you still have the devotional to do over and over and over again. And those would make fantastic gifts. You are right, Sammy Peluso. They make wonderful gifts. Discretion is another one of the puzzles, and that is puzzle 82. And rewards of hard work. And so just really great puzzles, a great theme, and the other great thing, as long as I'm using the word great, is all of the puzzle answers are in the back of the book. So it's like, if you really just cannot find it and you can't go to sleep until you have all the words found, the answers are here. But I say I don't like to use the answers. I'm a searcher. I would search until I found them all, you know. So these puzzle books are $12.99. So a great gift if you're needing just a gift, inexpensive gift to give, or if you know someone who just has a great faith and loves puzzles, this is a great selection for them too. And so this is the 100 Days of Wisdom from the book of Proverbs. And then I noticed on the back pages, my favorite Proverbs. And so it's got some note pages where you can actually write in some of your favorite Proverbs. And I tell everybody with the devotionals, with the activity devotionals, read them and do them with a highlight pen. I mean, highlight your favorite parts, make marks in them, make notes. These are yours to have and use again and again. And so don't worry about keeping it pristine. Highlight the things that you want to remember and use it as an educational tool. Yes, Sammy Peluso's over on Instagram, and she's just being really chatty tonight. And I love that because so many of our customers are really quiet. And Sammy says, no way, that's a great price. And I agree, it is $12.99, and I believe that is the price of all the word search devotionals. If you go to the website, cottonpatchboutique.com. So product number 1 tonight is 100 Days of Wisdom Bible Search Devotional, $12.99. So really, really, really easy to do. And then we got a new coloring book. This came, and Brittany, the box was full of just these. And so that was kind of nice in a way because it was one product to put up on the website instead of a bunch of products to go on the website. These are called Hope for Today Devotional Coloring Book. Again, it's pretty and flowery. These are a hardcover. So love the hard covers. The back of it reads, life is full of demands. Appointments, deadlines, obligations, and constant digital chatter occupy every moment and build a mountain of unhealthy stress and tension. Can you relate? Yes. Coloring is an effective stress reducer, but true rest and peace are found in God. Hope for Today perfectly combines encouraging devotions and inspiring illustrations in one beautiful book. Spend time reflecting on the truth of God's Word and be filled with hope and peace. Express your creativity freely as you fill the intricate images with the beauty of color. Take a break from your busy schedule and the stress that accompanies it. The worries of life can wait. And this is a beautiful, beautiful book. So the inside cover is, look at this watermarked purple floral on the inside. And then the first page, of course, matches the cover. And then you go into the devotionals. And each of the devotions, and these are not dated, so you can kind of pick whatever you want to do. If you like this picture, do that devotional, do that picture, or go 3 down, do whatever you want to do. But this is called Shining Light, and it's from Matthew. It's like, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. And this picture, not terribly intricate, okay? So I like pictures that are books that have some that are really intricate and some that are easier to do. It really depends on where you are in your day and in your dedication to what you can do, okay? So then we get to this one is called Pause, and we have a much more intricate mandala of all florals and greens, and it's just gorgeous. And this one is Psalm 77. I think of God, I groan. I meditate, my spirit becomes weak. And so pause. There are times in life where there is no silver lining. And so where you have to take time and pause. And so this is, again, I believe there are 100 pages to color and 100 devotions submitting to Christ, and a beautiful mandala. I want to do what you want. And sometimes we have to remind ourselves that Christ, the Lord, is in the driver's seat. And it's not about all our choices. Sometimes we have to do things on his time. Wisdom found, and again, not a terribly detailed picture, but without hindrance. And yes and amen. And yes on the inside. And so living with a yes in your life. Always, you've got to live with a yes. Fully equipped. Are you fully equipped to address all the things of your day and still remain calm, you know? So all of these are just great subjects. My only hope. Your faith and hope are in God. And so many of you know my favorite word, hope. Without hope, what do you have? And once you've colored these, you can rip them out of the spiral binder. You can trim them and frame them if you want, leave them in the book. And look at this, a cute little castle. Run to safety, the castle being the safe place. I can do everything through Christ. So these are beautiful devotional coloring books. All of our devotional coloring books on our website, $19.99. So again, a great gift with a whole lot of activity involved in it, but with a lot of inspiration and devotion as well. And these devotions have a Bible verse, a lesson, and then an actual prayer. It has a little paragraph prayer at the bottom of each devotion. So it really depends on some, like the word searches might have more of a question to ponder or a quote of some sort, where these have an actual paragraph of prayer. So, and look at this picture. What an intricate, beautiful picture. And that is on the free indeed is the subject of that devotion. So this is brand new Hope for Today devotional coloring books, and these are brand new on cottonpatchboutique.com. So a great gift, a great thing if you just, as we get into the late summer and these warm days, you don't want to be outdoors, a great activity to keep you busy. Okay, so that is Hope for Today. And another devotional coloring book, also $19.99. This is devotional coloring book, and it's Joyful Hearts. So for someone you love the cover and how bright and cheery it is. And this one has a lot of hearts in the coloring pattern. So beauty of holiness. And again, it has a short prayer at the end of each devotion. Successful efforts, and you have a bouquet of flowers. Toil, and you have another heart. And joy of the Lord, you have another heart. So if it's somebody you really love, this one has a lot of heart themes in it. Gardens of joy, and could be a really precious. Joy is on its way. Weeping may last through the night, but joy comes in the morning. And remember, after tears are shed, there is always joy in the end. So this is a beautiful devotional, opportunities for joy. And you've got the gates to color. Another heart theme in energy. And then you've got hearts on the front and back pages. And then also identical extra pages that are identical to the cover and the watermark pages, so you can make notes on these extra pages if you would like. And again, truly use these books as your own. Totally own it. Use a marking pen, use a highlight pen, use a crayon, use colored pencils, use whatever it is that you want. I love you can do a dedication if you're doing it as a gift on the inside of the front cover. And this one is called Joyful Hearts Devotional Coloring Book. And like I said, a lot of heart themes in the coloring pages on this book. And the Joyful Hearts are $19.99 as well. So you can find all of these on our website, cottonpatchboutique.com. Brittany, do we have any questions about anything that we are doing so far?
No questions right now.
Oh,
Kelly Whittle commented that, and I love it. Says it reminds her of something that the priest said at Sunday Mass once. The Lord our God is our GPS. He will lead the way. I totally agree. I've always thought of, I've been places like when I can't find my way or the GPS is actually messing up, I go higher and use the God positioning system.
God's global positioning.
Yeah.
In fact, it was just a few days ago that GPS was messing up, and my husband is not good at helping with the GPS if I'm driving. And I just told him, I said, I'm going on a greater power. We're going rogue. We're not using that. And we got there. It all happened, you know? So I truly agree with you on the God GPS. Another gift item that we have these are really, really a lot of fun. These are the Inspirational Friendship Bracelets. And again, if you need a nice little gift, love these because they are fully adjustable all the way, and a little bit of bling too, because we all like a little bit of bling. So we've got hope, faith, peace, believe, dream, and love. And so you've got all of those words in the little rhinestone settings. So hope, faith, peace, and this is believe, dream, and love. And they are all on a crocheted black bracelet. So you pick your favorite word, and they're all on the crocheted black bracelet, fully adjustable. And so they're that friendship. So these little tails that are hanging down, that is how you tighten the bracelet. Just by pulling on the tails will tighten the bracelet up. So if you're a smaller wrist, you're going to have little longer tails. If you have a larger wrist, the tails are not going to be as long. And so I have about a 7-inch wrist, and when I wear these kind of bracelets, I kind of just hook onto that bottom, and then I just cinch them in, and that's how I fasten them on myself, okay? And these are beautiful bracelets. If you have a special word or something that really is just special to you, or have a friend that has a special word, these are really perfect for gift giving. So this is believe. We have believe, and then we have dream, because everybody, you need to dream a little in life. You know, and it's we have to have goals, have dreams. And then faith, because without faith, you have to have faith too. Everything is going to work out. Don't become so anxious worrying about how you're going to control it. Have faith. And then love. You know, I wish there was a lot more love in the world. And the only way that's going to become that way is if we all love more. Okay? So we've got to just love more. So love, I love love. Okay? And peace. We can definitely use peace in the world. And so love this one. And they all lay really, really nice on the front of your wrist. As you get them tightened up, they're going to lay really nice on the front of your wrist. And then the last one, of course, my favorite word, hope. And so these are just adorable bracelets, adorable gifts. We've got to spread some positive energy and inspiration. And to do that, we have to have reminders, and these are one of those reminders. So as I said, they're fully adjustable, and you can see as I pull it apart in the back here, there's a little crochet piece in the middle where the tag is, and you can just pull either side, and then over the wrist, and then I like to just hold on to that little crochet piece in the center, kind of to get so I can tighten up both sides, and then it's going to lay nice on the front of your wrist. And so that is love on the front of your wrist. And wear them as tight or as loose as you feel comfortable, you know. And so this is right now, we're getting close to as tight as it is. And I told you, I had the 7-inch wrist. And so with my small wrist, I'm awful close to as tight as it would get, but it's going to just lay nicely down on my hand. So that is a really, I think it's a good fit, and you've got easily another 2.5 to 3 inches of space on each of these to open it up. So lots of space. So the Inspirational Friendship Bracelets are $12.99. As I said, they are all silver with the rhinestone set, and then they have the black crochet. So they're all made the same. The only thing that differs is the word that is on the bracelet. So we have hope, which is hope. Here's hope. Hope. And then we have faith, love, faith. And then peace is right here. So peace. And then believe. Very cool. And then dream. And then the last one is love. And so those are the 6 choices. Hope, faith, peace, believe, dream, love. They are $12.99 each. You can find them on our website, cottonpatchboutique.com. We have them in both of the store locations. They're in Coon Rapids and in the Princeton location. So those bracelets are available in all of our sources. So great.
And she loves her face bracelet. She gets a lot of great comments on it.
Sally said that?
She said that.
Oh, that's sweet. That is very sweet. I want to talk about something brand new. And now I told everybody, and if you watch the news in the weather, or look at weather for the Midwest part of the United States, the coming weekend is going to be steamy. And they're talking that Friday is kind of like the worst day, really, really hot and muggy. And so I was so excited when this box arrived because, Brittany, we found this piece last fall in Dallas. And it has finally made its way here to Minnesota. And the great news, ladies, this is available small through 3X. And it is the cutest little, I call it a handkerchief pattern. It looks to me like little vintage handkerchiefs all sewn together, but it is a patchwork pattern. It is a romper, so it looks like when I'm standing here, it looks like I'm wearing a maxi dress or a midi length, an ankle length maxi dress. It's fitted at the shoulders, so you've got nice wide shoulders, V neckline. It's got 6 little buttons that button down the front, and it has a little gathering, very slight gathering that happens right about the center of the bust. And then the back, you have the straight back yoke, a nice full back. The fabric on this is fantastic. It is a rayon gauze, okay? So it is really airy, really breezy, really comfortable. If it's a hot, stinky day, this is going to be so phenomenal. It has side pockets on both sides, so you've got pockets, and it is actually wide legs. So if you're out at a fair or festival, you're not wearing a dress. I mean, it looks like you're wearing a dress. You've got the comfort of a dress, but you've got the security and the modesty element of having on pants, okay? It is so breezy, so easy to wear. It is a perfect late summer refresh for your closet. And it's fitting true to size. I am a 4'6", I am wearing the small, and this is truly the size I would wear. You've got nice, I like the coverage under the arms. I don't think the arm openings are too large. They seem just really perfect. I love the shoulders, full coverage. I'm wearing a regular bra. You could do a bralette, you could do a sports bra, whatever you wanted to wear under it, because you've got full coverage in the back. That's not going to be a problem. You've got this breezy, easy, flowy feel. So there's nothing restricting or constricting, and I still feel dressed up. Tonight I put it on with just a little, these are a gold sandal with some glitters on the front. You could wear this with espadrilles, you could wear it with a wedgie sandal, you could wear it with a fashion sneaker. I would definitely do the fashion sneaker. If it's a fair or something of that nature, I want the most comfortable shoes that I'm not gonna end up with blisters or anything. So I would do a little fashion sneaker with a sock of some sort, or a little footy on the inside, whatever is comfortable, you know. And this is going to be easy to style, easy to wear. It's a one and done. So it's 6 buttons and you are fully dressed. You have both side pockets, so you've got a place for keys, whatever you need to have. And you have just a great pattern. And this is from Easel. So Easel is the brand, and they are known for their exclusive fabrics. They design their own fabrics, and they have their own line of fabrics that you can only get from Easel. And this is one of the fabrics. I loved the chartreuse. So it's a chartreuse. It's got the magenta in it. It's got a really, really deep, almost maroon. I'm going to get it closer to the camera so you can see it. Almost maroon in it. And I don't feel like it is screaming early summer because it's got enough darkness to it. So this is the V neckline. It has the 6-button front. You can see it's a real slight gathering, and that lays right across the center of the bust. And then it goes down into legs. The legs start low, okay? So it is a roomy, flowy feel. You don't have like your standard jumpsuit where the top of the leg is right up at the top of your, what am I trying to say? Waist, and then it hips, the top of the leg is not hitting it at the hips. It's hitting down between my hips and my knees. And so it's a low drop on that. So you get a really breezy, comfy feel. And look at these patterns, okay? You've got the chartreuse, it's got some Kelly green in it. It's got this deep maroon. And Brittany, I don't know, I sent you a link to one of the publications that we use for Coming Trends. And I don't know if you had...
I haven't had a chance. I'm so bad.
No, there's nothing bad about that. But one of the trending colors for this fall is the deep, deep reds and maroons. And so we're starting to see some of that happening in this pattern. You've got just a unique, you've got everything from florals to geometrics in the pattern. And then this is the back. It has a little bit of a drop yoke in the center. So you've got, it's not a point, it's just more of an arc in the center back yoke. And then again flows into the legs. You can see the distance where it's flowing into the legs. And the one I'm holding up right now is a size medium. I'm wearing a small, this is a size medium. And I believe the medium is 21 inches across at the bust. And you can see it's not fitting tight at the bust. So you've got a really comfortable, like I said, if you're out and doing fairs, festivals, if you're at the beach, this could be a beach cover-up. At the beach, it could be a cover-up on the boat. If you like just something comfortable to do errands in, this is definitely just a comfortable thing to wear. Style it, as like I said, is a one and done with a fashion sneaker or an espadrille, a wedge sandal, a flat sandal, so many ways to style it. Or on a cool evening, you could easily put a little denim jacket. Get your denim jacket out, slip that over the top, and you have a really great feel for this. So these are the Sundance Stroll rompers, Okay, Sundance Stroll Rompers. Small, medium, and large. I'm a 4-6 wearing the small, medium 8-10, large 12-14. They're $57.95. We go then to the advanced sizing, and then it's a 1X, a 2X, and a 3X. Okay, so there's not an extra large. We go to 1X. And so if small is 4-6, medium 8-10, large 12-14, 1X 16-18, 2X 20-22, 3X 24-26. Okay, so small through 3X, very comfy, very breezy, very easy to style. And Brittany, I'm going to be taking one of these for myself just because it... What?
I had a feeling. I mean, I think they're just...
Yeah.
They're cute and so functional, right?
Yeah, this is practical clothing. And as hot as it's going to be, if you were a little larger, you'd be wearing one too.
Exactly, I know, right?
But it just a really love like I said, the V neckline, love the straps, love the pattern, love the colors. This is Sundance Stroll Romper, small, medium, and large, $57.95. 1X, 2X, 3X, $59.95 for the Sundance Stroll Romper sizes, small through 3X, and love, love, love this piece. Like I said, it's a rayon gauze, and so it's just so breezy, so easy to wear, and comfortable. So I'm going to step off camera for just a moment, Brittany, and grab the piece that's over by the steamer. I will be right back because I wanted to show this next piece over this romper. So give me just a second and I'll be back.
Sounds good. Yeah, I know when we saw that at market, it was really, I was drawn first to the fabric because I just thought I loved the colors and that caught my attention. And then we thought it was a sundress, and then it was a romper, and that was even better, you know.
Because it was something totally...
I've been waiting for this, and I'm so glad that we still have it for a good part of the summer yet, so.
Okay, I just topped it with the vintage lace trail duster, okay? If you something that's just a throw and go, vintage lace trail duster. This is a one size. It's for me, it is a wrist length sleeve that is, as you take it up in the shoulders, it will become a 3/4 length sleeve. So that is how it sizes. It has a bit of that cocoon feel where it's angling away from the center in the back, but love this pattern. And this would just be, add another layer. Then you get the real bohemian look. If you're into the bohemian look, that lace layer over the pattern's totally acceptable. So this is called the Vintage Lace Trail Duster. They're $44.95. I'm going to stick it over on our new mannequin here, and because she was supposed to be on the mannequin before I even started, and now she's finally getting to where she belongs. But you can see, love the pattern, the color. It's a mandala floral pattern, and it is seamed on the sleeves, and then also on the center back you have a seam, and the beautiful two-tone, so it's like a neutral, natural color, and cream is the colors of the Vintage Lace Trail Duster. So that is a piece that we've shown multiple times, and I just want her to stay. I don't know, I'm going to have to work with pinning the mannequin a little bit. But that is Vintage Lace Trail Duster, and they're $44.95. It is a one size piece. Another crochet item that we really, really like is the sleeveless crochet dress vest, and this is a full crochet dress. It has the deep V, and we've shown this before. deep V in the front or the back. So wear it whichever direction you would like to wear it. It looks great over a solid bodycon dress. It looks great over leggings and a blouse. You can just layer it over so many things. And it too, this is a white, where the other piece is more the natural and cream. This is a white crochet, and has the larger arm openings, and then the back of it has more the crew. So you can literally flip this around, wear it with the crew and the center seam in the front, so then you would get the lace pattern across the chest, or you can reverse it and wear the lace pattern down the front. And when I have this one, when I wear this, I have a great big piece necklace that has all kind of charms that hang down, and that fills in this neckline, and then I wear just a t-shirt dress underneath it. So this is the sleeveless crochet dress vest. They are $56.99. These size small, medium, and medium large. Small medium could be a 4, 6, 8. Medium large 10, 12, 14 on the sleeveless crochet dress vest. And those are $56.99. You'll find those on our website, cottonpatchboutique.com. And in our Coon Rapids store, we have the dress vest in Coon Rapids and in Princeton, and we have the vintage lace trail duster is also available in Coon Rapids and Princeton. So another very popular item that we have had, and these are really getting sold down. We've got these in many, I think 4 or 5 different patterns. But these are the vegan leather crossbody bags, and they have a cell phone pocket on the back. This is a 5-inch pocket, so it holds all of the cell phone sizes. It is a zipper top, and they all have a chocolate brown lining, and it's a single pocket lining, or single pocket on the inside of the purse, and then the phone pocket on the outside of the purse. They are digitally printed, and this is the Majestic Peacock crossbody. This is done on black. We have patterns that are done on a mauve. We've got a pattern that's done on a tan, another one that's done on a blue and a deeper blue. There's just a whole host of styles of these. This one is the Majestic Peacock crossbody. They are $29.95, and it's wearable art. So when you're wearing one of these bags, it's a piece of artwork. You've got your phone handy in that back compartment, and that is going to hold all smartphone sizes, because it's 5 inches across. Even if your smartphone is in one of the clunkier cases, it's going to fit in here. And love the Majestic Peacock with the blues and the oranges. And for fall, this is a great transition bag as we transition into fall. So the Majestic Peacock crossbody is $29.95. And in these coming days, when it's going to be so warm, there is nothing better than a nice cool cocktail. And I once again have to talk about our Noble Mix frozen cocktails. These are so easy. We did the individual serves a week ago. These are very much the same. You're going to add water and dissolve the contents of the pouch inside the pouch. So you just open up the pouch, add the water to the pouch, stir it, shake it, however you want to dissolve it, add your favorite spirits, mix it again, and then zip the pouch shut. So it's got a zipper across the top. So zip that shut, and then place the pouch in the freezer. When you take it out of the freezer, you're going to knead the pouch. So knead it like you would bread, and that is going to make the contents slushy. And then you just open it up and take an ice cream scoop, scoop it out into your favorite glasses, and you have cocktails for 8 in each one of these packages, okay? So, and you can also make them as a mocktail if you want it and not put the liquor in. You don't have to do that, however you want to do it. So we have them in the grapefruit crush, we have them in strawberry daiquiri, and we have them in frozen mudslide. So perfect flavors for this time of year and for all parties, events that are coming up. I can't rave enough about how simple these are. I have sampled the grapefruit and it is delicious. Okay, it is absolutely delicious. So this is the grapefruit crush and the strawberry daiquiri. I know that would be wonderful. And the mudslide. They are $15.99 per package and they serve 8. All you have to do is add water in your favorite spirit. So if you're making the grapefruit crush and you're going to add some vodka to it, you can choose your vodka. Okay, you can choose the brand. It's not like it's all pre-mixed. So some people are just, I'm a Patron. If I'm doing tequila, I drink Patron and that's all I drink, So this is nice that you can add your favorite spirit, mix it, freeze it 6 to 8 hours is what they say in the freezer, and then take it out, knead it, and then take a ice cream scoop and just portion it into your serving glasses and you have cocktails for 8. So those are all great choices as we go through these warm days of summer. Most of all, I want to thank you for tuning in tonight. Do we have any questions, Brittany?
No, I think we're good. Everybody, you must have been very thorough.
Well, that's great. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. It's great to have you with us. I'm Pam Linton. If you ever have a question, direct message us. We would love to help. I love you and God loves you. Have a great evening. Good night.